Now that seems to be everything inside the box. Really nice packaging, very premium. All of the accessories that you need comes in with the box. Now first impressions on the keyboard, it looks amazing. They do also have other variations. I got the air variation over here. They do have a lot of other elements. You can definitely find one that will fit your setup. It looks so clean, bro. Now for the keycaps, they all look amazing, very high quality. It is made out of ABS, as you can see, and I really like it. Now for the switches, now I got the MADE68 Pro, but it's just the sample and it does have some differences compared to the real mass production units of the MADE68 Pro. So this is not gonna be the final switches. The final switches will be the TTC Magnetos, as you can see. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know. These are apparently the magnetic white switches, and I can see a little engraving that it is by Keychron. And this keyboard is also hot swappable, so you can change the switches if you want. But yeah, here's a little sound test with the keycaps on. Now, despite the keyboard being made out of plastic, it does sound amazing. This is plastic, and they do have a bit of a metal over here. Yeah, despite not being made out of full aluminum, this sounds amazing. They definitely made a lot of efforts in making this keyboard sound good, as you've heard. Anyways, other than the keyboard sounding amazing and looking amazing, it also performs amazing. Now, I already mentioned that this keyboard does have magnetic switches, so you already know that this will have rapid trigger and also customizable actuation points. Now, the point sensitivity of this keyboard is 0.01 millimeters. Now, take note that this is the MADE68 Pro, not the MADE68. Now, for the polling rate, this keyboard will have 8,000 hertz. Now, for the sample that I received over here, this will only have 1,000 hertz. But if you buy it, you will get the 8,000 hertz version. But yeah, enough with the numbers and the specs. Let's actually go ahead and plug this keyboard in and see its software, customizability, and the other features as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug it in. Whoa, look at that. It's lighting up. Let's go ahead and see the software and customize it more. Okay, I have their web-based software over here. I'll go ahead and put the link in the description. But okay, let's go ahead and connect the MADE68 Pro. This is the Pro, okay? Maybe it's just bugging for the sample, but once you get the actual MADE68 Pro, it will go with MADE68 Pro text over here. But okay, I'm really glad they have a web-based software. But okay, now we can go ahead and change the functions over here of the keys. Very customizable. Also have different profiles. We have rapid profile, default profile. You can also rename, export, and change that. I like that. But okay, we're gonna go ahead and make our own profile over here. So for lighting, we can go ahead and choose from a lot of different modes. I'm on mode 5 right now, which I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I like this one. This one's my favorite so far. But okay, you can also have different colors over here, a lot of different colors. But okay, we also have the box light at the back over here, as you can see. I have mine on red right now. Not red, because red is a bit more, yeah, like that type of red. But I had mine on 6U because I wanted to be a little bit of orange color. And I really like that. It's very warm and cozy. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the lighting. Let's go ahead and move on to the super key. Now, as you can see, they do have snap tap, bro. Let's go. This will make a lot of you happy, I'm sure, and it also does make me happy. So you can also set macros, of course, other than snap tap macros. We also have shortcuts and DKS, dynamic keystroke. On the shortcut over here, we have replace key, key lock, mod tap, and toggle key. Very nice. A lot of different options you can do. I'm gonna go ahead and do a snap tap for my A and D. Let me press OK on that. Okay, now we have snap tap on these two. I'm gonna go ahead and hold down A. Okay. Once I hold down D, it should switch to D. Once I let go of D, I should go with A now. Yes sir. Let's go ahead and move on to the rapid trigger settings. So for my WASD and spacebar, I had 0.1mm actuation point, and I had 1mm bottom dead zone, because if you have no dead zone, you might accidentally let go of the keys without even letting go of the keys, because that's how sensitive 0mm dead zone is. But yeah, and then I have rapid trigger with a sensitivity of 0.1mm. And yeah, continuous rapid trigger. And you can also separate up and down stroke sensitivity if you want, like this, but I'll put them on 0.1mm the same anyway, so that's fine. But that's a good option to have. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and turn on continuous rapid trigger as well. So yeah, that's gonna be it for my WASD and spacebar. And over here with the switch, you can go ahead and choose the switches you have. This might make the keyboard more accurate if you have the right switches selected over here. And of course, over here you can also calibrate. We do have auto calibration, but you can also go ahead and manually calibrate. Sometimes auto calibration might bug, so it's always good to have manual calibration over here. But okay, that's gonna be it for my WASD spacebar. I'm gonna go ahead and select the rest of the keys except for Shift, Windows, number 4 and 5. So for the rest over here, I have them on 0.5mm actuation point, 0.1mm dead zone, 0.1mm rapid trigger on as well, continuous rapid trigger, and yeah, that's pretty much it what I did to them. But for my number 4 and 5, Shift and Windows, okay, let's start with 4 and 5 and Shift. I did not turn on rapid trigger because I don't want to accidentally let them go, because these are my plant and diffuse keys and also my walk key, so I definitely don't want to let them go accidentally. I also have 0.1mm dead zone, and I also have 0.1mm actuation point because I want them to actuate very instantly. And lastly, for the Windows, I just have that on the highest millimeter possible because I want to press the Windows key all the way down before it actually actuates. Really prevents you from accidentally actuating it. But okay, now we have settings over here. You can see the device name. Now I do have the MADE68 Pro, but since it is the sample, I guess it's a little bit buggy. Now NKRO over here, I'm pretty sure from my research at least, it does enable you to press multiple keys at the same time. Like pretty much a lot of the keys, you can just continually press them all and it will continue to get detected. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on, toggle NKRO. For the firmware update, you can also go ahead and check for online updates over here. Seems like the version is on the latest, but yeah, you can also download a firmware zip file. That's what I did, and you can go ahead and upload it from your computer and then click this button over here to start updating the firmware. And be sure to not unzip the zip file. At least that's what I did. I don't know if they'll change that in the future, but yeah, over here you can also restore the factory settings. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the device. We also have the tool over here, keystroke analyze, record keystroke, check functions. Yeah, you can check if everything is working over here. But other than that, you can also test the snap tap. As you can see, I'm holding down A and then I'm gonna spam D. I'm not letting go of A, by the way. Amazing. And then we can also do help over here if you need some help, and their socials. You can also have your own account if you want. And settings. Oh, even dark mode? I love that. Dang, bro. Dark mode. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting so hyped because of a dark mode. Oh yeah, that's gonna be it for the software. Let's actually go ahead and try gaming with this keyboard.
My they will cover. Not ready yet. Get it.
One copy.
Okay, my ult's ready.
Last player standing. One enemy remains.
So after playing and testing the MADE68 Pro, here's my experience so far. So since the box is still not gonna be the final box for the MADE68 Pro, so I can't really comment on it really much because some stuffs might change. But yeah, that was a pretty good unboxing experience. I had no problems with the unboxing, and also on the setting up of the keyboard with the web-based software, everything went smooth, amazing. And of course, I really love the addition of Snap Tap. So yeah, you guys that are asking on the comments, does this have Snap Tap? Does this keyboard have Snap Tap? Yes, it does. I'm really happy about that. But yeah, gaming with it also felt amazing and very responsive. And mind you, the sample is only on 1000 Hz polling rate. What more will the mass production units be on 8000 Hz polling rate? That will be much more responsive than this sample one over here, which is already very responsive. But yeah, other than the amazing performance, just look at, you guys saw the amazing looks, right? The custom DIY box over here that you can really customize, and also the amazing animations. It's not really animation, but the way the light trends, smooth lighting effects, that's what I want to say. But yeah, also a lot of different lighting modes as well, very customizable light aesthetics. I like it. The keyboard just fits my setup so well, and I'm sure one of the variations will also definitely fit your setup. Now let's go ahead and talk about the price of this keyboard though. How much is this amazing keyboard? Well, it is now live on Kickstarter for crowdfunding, and you can get it for below $100. Below $100? Yeah, from what I saw, the MADE68 Pro is around $99, I think, but it's below $100. And for the MADE60, I think it's the MADE84 Pro. They also have an 84% version of this if you want that. So a lot of options, but that is around $109, I think. Now that is the early bird price though. So I think it's gonna rise in price after the Kickstarter campaign event ends. So is it worth it for that price? $99? I think that is an amazing price for this keyboard. I mean, just look at the looks, the sound. Did you hear the sound? The Snap Tap feature, very fast implementation as well. Very good implementation. The 8000 Hz polling rate. And I know that this keyboard is plastic, but when I picking it up, it feels pretty. It doesn't feel like plastic cheap keyboards. It actually feels high quality. And even though it's just plastic, even though the case is just plastic, it sounds amazing. I love the sound of this keyboard, this plastic case keyboard, compared to other aluminum cased keyboards. And yeah, it does have some weight on it to make it feel more premium for you guys out there. Amazing price for the performance and the functionality of the keyboard and the sound, the quality, especially when you're gonna compare it to the WOOTING 60HE, which is a very famous 60% keyboard. Now this is around 68%, so it does have some arrow keys and some delete keys and other keys that I actually prefer a lot. Having those extra keys that you don't have in the 60%, I really like it. Now don't get me wrong, the WOOTING 60HE is also an amazing keyboard. I did main it for a while. But man, with this option, also for around $99, the sound of this, comparing it to the WOOTING 60HE, I'm sorry, but this just wins compared to the stock WOOTING 60HE. This sounds amazing. And also the performance, we're looking at the numbers. 8000 Hz is faster than the 1000 Hz of the WOOTING 60HE. And come on, like, I mean, we still all have our personal preferences. So if you like the all black of the WOOTING 60HE, I'm not gonna judge. But for me personally, I really think this also beats the all black of the WOOTING 60HE. I love the look of this keyboard and also the other variations. But yeah, that'll be it for my review of the MADE68 Pro. I pray and hope that you enjoyed this video. I pray and hope that this video helped you in some way. I'll go ahead and put this keyboard first link in the description, their Kickstarter campaign, so you can go ahead and check it out if you're interested on the keyboard. And by the way, this is sent to me by MelGeek, but that won't change my review of the keyboard. As always, everything you've been hearing is my honest review and opinions. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I pray and hope that this video, I already said that, pray and hope that this video helped you. But yeah, I'll go and see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to stay grateful. Remember, Jesus loves you. Bye-bye.